Here's 1st and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll stay on the ground. They'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Moore going in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. He keeps it himself. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Texans. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they
4-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Plays going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Don Martin.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
On first down, it's Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Now a toss play. Right. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Ooh. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll send a tight end in motion. A run on 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Taking on defenders. Plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this to McLeod. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He'll turn and hand this one off. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Travel start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Hurts working in the pistol. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. To the air again on 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's a pretty good effort there on 3rd and long. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the 1st down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Texans.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this complete to Walker.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now Hurts. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Hurts will try it again. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. On play action, Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Houston Texans. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
He'll get this out wide. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Texans are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst-case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays, and after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Like, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. A first down throw for Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now a handoff running right. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. So second down, and they'll run it. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll stay on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. This time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Hurts. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down. After a gain of 7. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Off the play fake, Hurts. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Texans. Going after now from Dicker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Lots of space. Past the 45, down the sideline to the 20, and he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Hurts to the air on first down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Run on first down. And he'll get about 5.
Number 32 on the carry. Seems taken down by 48 offense. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll come up here on second down and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books.
Texans.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This crowd into it now. As we get to third down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Now a give up the middle. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Second down and 3. Here's a run going left. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll look to throw. They'll try to run for it.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down, it would appear. Yes, they are moving the chains. Wow, that was a big risk. 4th and 4. They got it by a full yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cleveland. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
31, Texans 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
63.
On play action, here's Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second down and 8. Now a give on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here we go. One final play. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been founded, yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the